Hello everyone, Mike Arnold here, co-founder of Pat Trading Partners, along with Bob Iacchino, doing a NEO update. Haven't checked in on that for a while. Came up just above our 57.38, spiking up above there, but then closing just below it, closing pretty much on it, opening and then tumbling back below, retesting it, and falling away. So that level is all done. We'll probably do, if this goes to new, I'll just come up this way, but what's also a good idea to do is do a reverse Gann box projection to see if we do get up. This is struggling to maintain anything. It went flat, then sold back down. We did a projection from those highs back to this key low, which then we just missed. It didn't get much lower, then rallied back up, then it dipped back down to this cluster area. You can see 51.82. I don't even know what this low is. That was 51.82. That's, I mean, we're not looking to hit things that precisely because it makes it very hard to trade, and we don't always hit levels that precisely. But we had a major cluster here between 51.66 and 51.62. This 51.66 level is pretty critical. It's a 62.5% retracement from this last up move, and generally if that's broken, then we'll go back into more bearish mode, because that's between the 50 and the 62.5 is a critical level. You don't want broken on any retracements for the most part. And you see the rotation zone is now against us again. So on any rally, first area of resistance is about 53.33, and then the next major area of resistance is just above this 37.5% Gann level, coming in about 54.50, we'll call it. So we're not really interested in doing much until it can get back up above the rotation zone on the 4-hour and through this major resistance. If these levels don't hold, watch for 51.13, and then the next major level down is 50.40. Checking in on the daily chart. Let me expand it out so you can see why it's so important with the rotation zone. So it came up here to the other end of the rotation zone, fell back down, tested again. Now it's having trouble even getting above the 8 again. This is a fair amount of weakness in here. So again, the rotation zone is against us in the 4-hour and the daily. It's time to sit on our hands. If we get a high probability reversal pattern like a double bottom, we'll take advantage of it, or a major divergence, or a spike low. We'll take any of those, but until then, we're just not going to be aggressive at all, because this thing could easily head lower. So switching over to NEM. NEM's getting through our 2070 level. We can just update all the way up to here now, because that's what's going to be important right now for the major levels. And we'll also have the retracement levels on here. We're trading in that sweet spot again. This has been really sloppy trading. Big run up here, but then it's collapsed back down, essentially retracing that whole move. Rotation zone's pretty flat right now. So we're going to see if it can get back up. There's some major resistance coming in about 0.26 area. So we want to see it get back up above there and then catch on the rotation zone and rotate higher before we're really going to do anything. If we want to look lower, we can also just do Gann boxes from here down to here, which then gives us a minor level 0.2445, major cluster area now about 2.2405 to 0.2408. So if we do sell off, that's the next key level to watch, which is 75% retracement, but that also won't be good for NEM. But it's been on a pretty wild ride recently with these big swings. So that's why we're going to take a look at the daily chart to keep it in perspective, because you can get lost sometimes in the shorter term charts. Now, you can see here in the rotation zone collapsing out, just spiking above the 21, but collapsing way down. That's why we really watch for where it's going to close, because the close is really the telltale sign. Closing at the lower end of the rotation zone. Now, there were some buyers constantly stepping in here, so you can see that really easily. So there were some sellers up here, and now there's some buyers down at the same area, right around this 0.2467 area and just above it. So that's going to be a critical area to watch for, and we already outlined the levels below that we're watching for. On a rally, you know, if we're going to get another strong rally, really watch for about the 27.27 mark, because that's where the 21 is. Once we get through there, then you can start watching for these higher levels, 0.2841 and 0.2903. But again, it's time to sit on your hands and just wait. No high probability lower bottoming patterns yet. We did get a divergence also. See lower low in RSI, higher high in price. Yeah, it was done on this spike. but it's still not a great sign because it can't get any momentum going. Sellers are coming in. So it's time to just be very, very patient and wait. Same with NEO and NEM and any of the others that are selling against their 4-hour and daily rotation zone. Just be patient and wait until things are in our favor. And we'll talk to everyone soon. Bye for now.